Well, why don't we find the ones that fell from the tree?
No, no.
Go up in the tree?
Yeah.
Good morning. This morning I am sitting with you in my front yard underneath my favorite black cherry trees. What is that?
Cherry.
Cherries. They are wild black cherries. This is a native to North America and is seen throughout eastern North America and some areas west of the Mississippi as well. This tree has had many uses. You can eat the berries from the wild black cherry tree. So these little cherries can be anywhere from quite bitter to fairly sweet. How do those taste?
Good.
They're good? Good job spitting out seeds. Some people will love the cherries from this plant. Some people will hate it because it's not like your cultivated varieties. And it's extremely variable per tree. We have a bunch of black cherry trees on property, but the one I'm sitting in front of, there's actually 3 in this bunch, drop our favorite fruits. They tend to be quite sweet when they are ripe. It was actually one of the original ingredients in pemmican recipes. They are tasty. They're also tiny. So you do need a lot of them, but these trees can grow up to 100 feet tall. You're not going to pick the cherries from the tops of those trees. And where are you finding them? You want me to climb the tree, huh? Well, why don't we find the ones that fell from the tree?
No, no.
Go up in the tree?
Yeah.
When they start falling, they are ripe. So you can pick them straight up off the ground.
Oh, right there. Is this ready yet?
Yeah, if they're on the ground, they're ready. This plant is the reason why we have black cherry flavors in our cough syrups, because it has been used traditionally as a cough suppressant for years. And this plant was exported to Europe for some of those reasons as well. Now, when it's young, this cherry tree has a very smooth bark with these little horizontal bars on it. But when it gets older, it gets this flaky bark that turns quite dark in color. Now, the one thing you want to watch with any cherry, any Prunus genus actually, they do contain a glycoside that is a precursor to cyanide. So all parts of the black cherry plant, except for the soft, fleshy parts of the fruit, have this, and that is included in your other cherries as well. It's why you do not want to eat a lot of cherry pits.
And spit it up.
But the leaves, the bark, and the pits all contain this glycoside. In its natural form, it is not cyanide. When the cellular walls of this plant break down, like when the leaves fall in the fall and they start having damage on them, that is when this gets converted into cyanide. So the leaves are things that you want to watch if you have pets or grazing animals. You don't want this to be their primary vegetation in their area because they may end up eating the leaves and get cyanide poisoning. Now, for medicinal uses, the inner bark of this plant has been used in cough syrups and cough drops for 150 plus years. It used to be listed in the USP list of cough suppressants. It also is used for soothing sore throats and has been used for some GI issues. And the fruit of this has actually been used to treat arthritis and gout and chronic pain. And of course, the flavoring from the fruit has been used to mask bitter flavors of other medicines. Of course, animals love the fruit of this tree as well. In our woods, you'll find a whole bunch of raccoon poo with a bunch of cherry pits in it. The wood of this plant is also highly prized. It's probably second most prized wood compared to black walnut being the first in furniture making. So it does have this nice rich red-brown color to it. This tree also makes a great firewood. If you want to cultivate black cherry, the easiest way is probably naturally, the way the birds do it. You throw those seeds out and let them sit on the ground over winter. They do need that cold stratification over the winter, and let them take root. Now, And one thing you need to know is you need multiple trees to fertilize, and the trees are not true, don't run true. So that means if you have a sweet fruit and you plant the seed, it may not be the same flavor in the next round. So a lot of times they graft these trees if you want them for the fruit flavors. If you have black cherries and use this medicinally or harvest the fruits, let me know in the comments below. When is your season? Ours is end of August when these fruits start falling from the trees. And we absolutely love this fruit. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you with our next video. Are you going to save any black cherries for Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Or are we going to get some more to put in there?
You do.
Thank you.